going to ask Food Fairy because Food Fairy's sweet puppy, Milo, makes her debut on tonight's Law Talk with Mike. And I texted her and I said, Milo's making her debut on Law Talk with Mike tonight at 7 o'clock. Meanwhile, I'm at the gym. I just had myself a nice sauna. I'm feeling like great. I'm like, I did everything I'm supposed to do today. I'm going to be back right in time for my 7 o'clock start. And a little bird texted me and said, hey, big dummy, where are you? Oh, good Lord. I can't be muted. I can't be muted. I don't know why it's not muted. Well, I suppose I deserve that. Jerks. Bunch of jerks. Speaking of jerks, Big and 2 sent me this clip. It's fantastic. You will swear that the Dave Chapelle show broke out in court. It's beautiful. And it's totally him. He sent it to me. That's where I got the clip from. And then I asked him if he wanted to come on. And I crept you negative. His response was, I need to iron my skirt. I was surprised. I about fell out of my chair. I'm not going to lie to you. It really happened. Okay, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. But he shall henceforward be known as Big and Chicken. Thank you, Pat. Thank you. All right. I don't even have the clip ready. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find it. Let's hope it's in there somewhere. I don't even know if it's there. This better be it. I'm not even sure.
All right, Mr. Aguilar, if you'll step on up here, we'll go ahead and deal with you.
I forgot about this. I got another Judge Henderson clip. I discovered him today, and I went, whatever, and I happened upon it. It sent me another one, and it's fantastic.
Your case.
Right here where you can see.
Sure. Yep, that's good. Mr. Aguilar, you have a public intoxication violation. That is a criminal offense with a range of punishment from $1 to $500. Let me give you some information before we talk about your specific case. We're only going to talk about this case. If you have higher charges, then I don't have any knowledge about those or any way to handle those. But if they are connected, if this charge is connected to a higher charge, then understand pleading guilty to it could affect that higher charge. You have certain rights. You have the right to hire an attorney. You don't have the right to hire have an attorney appointed on a Class C, but you do have the right to hire an attorney if you want one. You have the right to plead not guilty and request a trial by judge or jury. You have the right to remain silent and not make any statement at all. Any statement you make will be used as evidence against you. You have the right to have an attorney present to advise you prior to or during any questioning by police or prosecutors, and the right to terminate the interview with police or prosecutors at any time. If you're not a U.S. citizen, you have the right to have your country of origin notified that you are in custody. Mr. Aguilar, on this public intoxication, what are you wanting to do? You can plead not guilty if you want to have time to visit with an attorney. I can set a PR bond on your case that would allow you to get out of jail. You can also ask for a trial by judge or jury if you want to contest the charges. Or you can also plead guilty. I would assess fine and court costs of $484. You do have 2 days credit. That would be $300. That would leave you owing $184. If you did that, then I would apply that credit. You would owe that $184, and you would need to appear here at the municipal court.
Ben, this guy needs you so bad. This guy in the yellow get up here, he needs you so bad. The judge tries so hard, but he just can't make the right call.
Tomorrow by 2 p.m. to make arrangements to just finish off paying off that $184. So, Mr. Aguilar, what were you thinking you wanted to do today?
I want to go home today for sure. So whichever one goes with that, just get me out today, and I'll follow up.
Well, Mr. Aguilar, if you plead not guilty, I'm going to set a PR bond, which would get you released today. But if you plead guilty, I'm also going to have you released today to appear tomorrow. Either way, you're going to have to appear tomorrow. So I don't anticipate you staying in there no matter how you resolve it. It's just a matter of if you want to plead not guilty and fight the charges, or if you want to go ahead and plead guilty, get credit for the time you've been in, and then come in and make arrangements for the rest.
Okay. I just want to get out today and go follow up tomorrow. So which one is it?
Well, do you want to plead not guilty or no contest?
Okay.
Okay, you want to get out today. The judge has told you in no uncertain terms you're getting out today no matter what, and you're coming back tomorrow no matter what you plead.
If I plead not guilty.
If you plead not guilty, I'm going to set a bond amount of $500. They're going to have you sign some paperwork.
That's a PR bond that he doesn't have to post anything, I'm guessing, but he can't figure that out. Oh.
And you would need to come to court tomorrow. If you plead guilty, then I'm going to find you guilty and assess fine and court costs of $484 and give you credit for $300, and you would still need to appear tomorrow. Either way, you'll need to appear tomorrow.
Okay. Guilty.
Say it again so they can hear you.
Guilty.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. All right, I'll
Remember, you look marvelous.
guilty. I will find you guilty and assess fine and court costs of $484. I will give you $300 credit for the time you've been in.
Yes.
So you will be released today. You'll need to appear here at the municipal court tomorrow by 2 p.m. to make arrangements to finish paying that $184. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, and they're going to give you a map to the municipal court. Just make sure you're here tomorrow by 2 p.m. because if not, then another warrant's going to issue for you, okay?
Okay.
All right, sir, we'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Give me my ready to go.
Milo just told me to tell you to hit like and subscribe, and she's serious.
Let me make sure. I do see several emails here. Hold on.
Oh my Lord, this is the main event. It's so good. I mean, I don't know what I have to say about it. You just need to watch it unfold.
I do see what appears to be a video, as well as some photographs. So yes, it does appear to be that they have been provided to me.
Ms. Luther, what's your first name? Ms. Luther, what's your first name?
Karen, Karen.
Okay, thank you. I'm just searching for your case. Thank you.
Yeah, he's supposed to be putting them together. It's the same application.
Of course.
Yeah,
it is.
you say you submitted one on your own, right?
Right, because I talked to a judge too prior to that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
This is what we're gonna do. We'll get both of you.
Okay, I'm showing my age here, but I agree, CB. But when I saw him, I the first thing I thought was Billy D. Williams selling some Colt 45. Oh, it's so good. You're going to love this.
You guys off mute, as you guys have now had like 2 now cases to be able to see how things go. I think you guys should have a good understanding here.
This hearing reminds me a lot of the one I did today from Judge Middleton's courtroom. I can't remember what I call that thing. Whatever. I can't remember. But in Judge Middleton's courtroom, they were both knuckleheads. The judge dealt with it. This judge does a nice job with this too, but it's very similar.
When you need your witnesses to come and testify, I'll ask them to come back in. All right, so I'm going to get you guys both under oath. Let's get those right hands raised. All right. Do you swear, there you go. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, under penalty and perjury of the law?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. We're going to first start with Mr. Franks. Mr. Moore, you can put your hand down. All right. Just let me confirm. Mr. Franks, outside of Ms. Luther, do you have any other witnesses?
No, sir.
All right. Mr. Moore, outside of Miss Miss Moore,
Bush.
Bush, do you have any other witness?
I had a neighbor of ours stay across the street from him. Probably sent the email in, but I don't know if it came in or not.
Okay. Well, no worries. Do you have any other evidence that
Miss Bush, I believe, is his mother. And yes, at some point, I'll just get it out there because I know y'all can't handle it. At some point, we do have Dick questioning Bush.
you submitted to court?
No, sir.
All right, no worries. All right, I'm going to have you placed on mute for a hot second. The time is now 8:11. Mr. Franks, I'm going to give you till 8:16
The judge is going to place him on mute for a hot second. Okay.
to tell me about this allegation. Now, hold on. I say that, but let me first read to you what we are alleging here this evening. Give me 1 second. Bear with me so that everybody is on the same page. Oh, there we go. This again is going to be position 6. Oh. All right. So Mr. Franks alleges that Mr. Moore committed terroristic threats as well as loitering or prowling on the date of November 8th, 2022. That's what we're dealing with. The claim of terroristic threats and loitering or prowling. All right. I'm going to leave it out to Mr. Franks. And again, you'll have till 8:17 now, sir. Floor is yours.
Okay, well, I was coming in my driveway. Richard threatened me, and he said, we're going to kick my, you know what. So I told Richard he need to go. He said, I'm coming up, put a pistol on you, man. He had a gun inside of his pocket. So I got mad and told him he need to get out the property. Then we called the police, and the police said he write a report on him. So I got frustrated. My mom was scared. He gonna kick the door on the screen though. Had my mom run in the kitchen, and she sat down and scared. I told Richard, don't do that, man. That's not right. You need to get some help. He on drugs real bad. Now he didn't stop what he doing. I'll be 45 this Sunday coming up, Martin Luther King birthday. And I pray to the good Lord every day these fools around him, man. That's why I try to be right, do the right thing, you know. I go to a mental health pro system school. They teach me the good manners in school, you know. Yeah, that's why they come home and watch TV. They pray to the good Lord, you know. I go to church every Sunday in the country.
I would say Key and Peele, but the guy in the bottom, Mr. Moore, not exactly, but he really puts me in right mind of Dave Chapelle a lot.
That's it.
All right. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
All right. No worries. All right. Mr. Moore, the time is now 8:14. You have till 8:19 to respond to this particular, to give an opening statement about these allegations.
All right. Up to this day, prior to this day, me and Neely been knowing each other for over 25 years. He been knowing me for over 25 years. I'm a couple years younger than him. I took him somewhere to go get something to eat. He ordered over too much food, so I was like, bro, don't worry about it. You can give me the money back later. He called me on his neighbor's phone across the street, Clinic Floyd. I don't know if
he overordered. He took him out, but he overordered. I've never heard of such a concept, but okay.
Guys got the email. It should be an email there if he sent it. Saying that Cornelius Franks called me from his phone to tell me to come get some money. Now, I'm not worried about the money. It was the point of he took me from the time that I was going to get my kids or dealing with my kids, and I really needed the money. I needed the gas money. He said, bro, come get your money. I came to his house to come get my money. Once I got there, since you it says I just came on your property, Lord, you said that I could come get my money. I came to his house to get my
I almost stole that bitch better have my money clip, but I didn't want to get copyrighted.
money. And once I got there, upon ringing the doorbell, upon knocking on the door, he never came to the front door. He came to his downstairs door.
Not some of my money. Oh no. But all my cash.
Once I heard him open the door, he said, "Yeah, Richard, man, come here." Close the door in my face. He said, "I ain't getting you ish." Once he closed the door, upon me knowing each other for so long, yeah, I kind of snapped like he my brother. I've been knowing him for so long. I didn't expect for him to close the door in my face and tell me, "Bro, I ain't getting you nothing," when you know I need it. He cut my grass. I take him go get something to eat. I just seen him 3-4 days. We stay in the same neighborhood. I rolled right past him. I ain't touched him, did nothing, ain't said nothing to him. So I don't see how he feel that I'm a terroristic threat. He know my kids. He know my mama. Like, and you see here lying, talking about I had a gun. I had to turn my gun in because of another case I had. I don't even have a pistol. My mama can vouch for that, but I'm cool, bro. I really want to get it resolved, and if we can.
Andrew's been waiting for this moment his whole life.
We can talk amongst each other. That's cool. I don't want to hurt you. I don't care to hurt you, bro. I've been knowing you all my life. But whatever you have to resolve, Judge, that's cool. I'm just ready to get it over with because I have other things to attend to, like go to work and deal with my babies, man. Thank you.
The side eye, I didn't notice that. He's so serious.
Bear with me.
And one more thing, she is not on now one of these this paperwork. I got the other paperwork that y'all sent us in for this court. It's only Cornelius Franks. Boy, it's not. He ain't mentally.
Mr. Moore.
He ain't mentally challenged, bro.
I got it. So we're gonna get it all clear, so we can understand what's going on. So hold tight, Mr. Franks.
Sir.
Do you have?
Yeah, he just called the judge, bro.
Have any evidence or witnesses that you'd like me to introduce in support of your position or probable cause for the terroristic threats and or the other charge here, which is again, you guys got here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, for loitering or prowling.
My mother, she'll tell you.
All right. Well, then let's have Ms. Luther come on back, and we'll get her under oath. Go ahead and call her name.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Luther, we're gonna get you under oath.
We need Fred Sanford calling them both big dummies. That would top this off.
Nope, the screen is starting to freeze up. Ms. Luther? Can you hear me? Your screen is looks like it's frozen.
My screen?
There you go. You just were standing really still and not saying anything. Let me get you under oath. Put your hand, right hand. There you go.
Right hand.
Yeah, right hand. All right. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and the penalty and perjury of the law?
Yes, I do.
All right. Now, Mr. Franks can ask you some questions regarding these allegations. Direct examination questions. So they can't be specific statements of fact or yes or no questions. They're what happened? What do you know? Those kind of questions.
He said, "You ask me. Ask me what happened. Do I know?"
Do you remember he came knocking on the door, kick the door down, and trying to break
Hold
the door
on.
down?
Again, Mr. Franks. It's open-ended questions. You don't get to tell her exactly what you're saying. Ask her questions regarding the allegations that you made.
Ask me the question concerning the allegations that you made to them today. What happened? Ask me the question.
What does she know? What do you want to let the court know that she knows? To ask her the question.
No, she knows, okay. Judge. She know.
Okay. He said, ask me. I know. Just ask me what I know. I'll tell you.
You know,
She
gets
gets it.
in the driveway.
Okay, just ask me what I know. Don't tell me what I know. What happened.
What do you know? Jesus.
Okay, I was upstairs in my living room, and I heard all this bamming. This person that's talking all kind of nonsense, and I jumped up because they were trying to seem like they were trying to break in my house, and Panee was in the kitchen. And he was all upset. I said, who is that making all that noise trying to come in the house? And so he says, Richard, he threatened to kill me. He got a gun. And I said, well, call the police then. Call the police. And I said, what's going on with y'all? He talking about I owe him some money. I don't owe him any money. So anyway, I heard he was downstairs bamming on the door. He was upstairs bamming on the door because I have a tri-level house. And I have storm doors. You can't get in my house because I have storm doors on all around my house, all storm doors. Richard, he kept going back and forth. He went upstairs to the front door. I have a video camera. I don't know whether he knew I got camera. You can see my cameras outside. I got cameras all around my house, okay? And when he came up on the porch, you can see him. He was talking through the door, trying to get Cornelius to open the door. And he was bamming, taking the door, and he was slamming the door and telling him what he was going to do to him. You better open this door. You better open this door. And then he went downstairs. I don't know. We have a downstairs too. Cornelius go out the downstairs. So he came downstairs and he was shaking the door so hard, he was trying to get into the house. And I couldn't believe, I said, because I met him only one time. I never met his mom. I've been here 40 years. I never met his mom, but I know Cornelius, he's always in the neighborhood. He knows all the neighbors, just about, not all of them, but he know a lot of the neighbors. And so we called the police, but my video, when the police seen what he had in his hand, I don't know what it was. Cornelius said it was a gun. I don't know, because he was, he was trying to hide it at first when he was on the porch. He was trying to hide it. I'm gonna F you up. I'm gonna F you. I better not see you in the neighborhood nowhere. I'm gonna F you up. I'm gonna F you up. And he was like,
oh, we got video coming. Brace yourselves.
He had a cigarette lighter in his hand. And on the video, you'll see all this stuff on the video. I guess he was trying to see how he can get in the house. I don't know. But he lit his lighter he had. And he came down here. I didn't know what he was doing. He came down here trying to see, can he get into the house? You can't get into this house. I got storm doors everywhere. And I got cameras.
I got it. All right. I know Mr. Franks, this is what do you want? I see that you sent some evidence. You want to go ahead and have the court look at this evidence then?
Yes, it's the video.
Mr. Franks, is that what you would like us to do, to look at this evidence? I understand there's a video.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to play this video. I see that there was also some still shots. Mr. Moore, I'm going to play this video. All right? All right. After I play this video, I'll give you an opportunity to go ahead and cross-examine them, and then you can introduce your own evidence or testimony, okay? All right, hold tight. Does everybody see my screen?
Here we go.
Everybody see my screen?
Yes.
How about you, Mr. Moore?
Yes, sir.
This is allegedly from the date of November 9th, 2022. Again, the allegations were 11/8, but I guess that's around midnight, so maybe 11:9. Here we go. Hold tight.
Taking the midnight train to Georgia here, people.
What's wrong with you, man? Fucking with this shit on time. Stop playing with, bro. You wearing your retarded ass nigga cross street. Man, y'all niggas better stop playing with me. What the fuck? You ain't like you ain't gonna put the goddamn phone Let me kick your ass, goddamn. Man, you better stop saying people. But I don't know what you gonna try me like you look ass nigga or something. Fuck wrong. There's goddamn thing on my foot, goddamn dope. Goddamn, you stop playing, motherfucker. You tell your ass up, bro. Bro, I don't know what shit you got going on, bro. Man, shit.
All right.
I didn't hear the noise where he was bamming on the door. He was bamming on the door. Did you?
You're not the actual applicant, okay? Just hold tight. All right. Any other evidence?
I didn't hear the noise when he was bamming on the door either. And I didn't realize, I just saw a little bit of it the first time. I haven't seen all of it, but a good portion of it. And I didn't even pick up. He doesn't even have shoes on. So there's lots to talk about him kicking the door, but I don't know how much of that there could be all that significant without shoes on.
Evidence that you intend to introduce.
Just the pictures that
Hold on.
you know.
Hold on, Mr. Franks. Is there any other evidence that you'd like to introduce?
No, sir. I'm okay.
Okay. All right. Mr. Moore, you can take yourself off. Hold on. Before you go into any cross-examination, do you have any? Well, go ahead. You want to start cross-examining them, and if so, who first?
I mean,
You know,
really,
this is gonna be
man.
awesome, right?
Okay, that's me asking questions, right?
And, yeah, to them.
What about my mother or her statement or?
Yes. Are you gonna start cross-examination? Wait now. Is that me asking questions? It's so good.
We'll leave it later.
Bring her in.
Okay.
You want to bring her in now?
We'll leave her after this. Far as the statement that was written about me, the application.
Listen.
He adjusted his conjugation. Good on him.
I just want to let you know. Don't worry about that paper.
Okay.
What's happening right now. So it's all about what's happening
My dad.
today and the allegations that have been made and the evidence that have been submitted. That piece of paper is just a notice.
Okay.
That in and of itself is not the evidence. So
Miss Franks, Miss Franks, at one time did you hear me on that camera or see me kick your door to try to get in your house? You never heard me say anything about killing your son or doing anything to him on that camera. I admit I kept saying don't play with me, but I never.
Just let ask the question.
Okay.
Just before you go into your, Larry, answer the question.
You answer Miss Luther,
Oh, yeah.
Miss Frank. You said Miss Frank.
Miss Luther,
Absolutely.
did you hear me one time say that I was going to kill or do anything to your son on your ring, on your camera ring, or did you see me kick your door one time?
I heard you.
Did you see me kick your door one time?
Answer the question.
He goes full Perry Mason here. I like it. He gets into the spirit at least. This guy's got more hope. I mean, he doesn't realize that he's supposed to start asking questions, but once he gets into it, he feels it.
Okay. Miss,
I heard you mumbling and saying things. I couldn't make out everything you were saying, but I heard you talking loud, and then I heard you. I didn't see you, but I heard the door because it woke me up. I heard you trying to make entrance in the house. You was trying to sound like you was trying to pull on a door, break in the house. It was so much. The noise was so loud. The neighbors even heard. The dogs even heard.
Okay. Did you statement any of that in this police report or application that when you supposed to did what you did you statement any of that in this document?
And Cornelia report or my report?
Cornelius, did you state anything in this document? See, I already know you wrote it for him, but I can't ask you them questions. Cornelius, did you state anything in these documents that what I was saying? That I came and kicked your door and you heard me say that I was gonna kill you. You didn't state anything in these documents about me trying to enter your house.
Yes, you were threatening me, man. You kicked the door and threatened me. You say,
Cornelius, did you hear or did you see me on your camera ring threaten you or kick your door? Yes or no? I'm not getting yes or no.
Did I miss it? Did we switch witnesses we're cross-examining here? We could have. I don't know.
This is for Mr. Franks.
Yes or no? Did you see me kick your door? Did you hear me say I'm going to kill you?
Hold on, Mr. Franks.
sir, I'm sorry.
Your response?
I see you kick the door all the time, Richard. You kick that door that night. You kick the door about 3 or 4 times. The front door and the downstairs door. Front door.
Bro, you just did not see me kick that door, bro. I never even pulled on y'all door. Did you hear me say I was going to kill you at one time in that video?
I know you would clock that pistol on me. I know that.
That was a phone, bro. You can clearly see that was a phone.
That was a pistol.
Man, you can go ask. Man, look. Man. Okay. You, Cornelius, you just said, Miss Franks, your son said it was about some money, yes or no? Okay, you said something about some money, right?
You said.
Yes or no? Was it about some money? Just yes or no?
Let me talk.
Well, hold on, Ms. Franks. Answer this question. Yes or no?
Yes or no?
I said, why is he here banging on my door like that? He said I owe him money. That's what he said.
Okay, so he owed me money. That was the reason I came to you guys' house, because he called me on someone else's phone. Cornelius, do you know Kenny Floyd that stay across the street from you? Yes or no? Yes or no?
I don't want to talk about that, Carl.
He said, do you know?
You did it, bro. You called me from that man's phone, told me to come to your house to get my money, bro. And then you're going to try to take something out on me. I never kicked your door.
Do you know your neighbor who lives across the street? Yes or no? Oh, shit.
And I never threatened you. I just seen you 3 days ago.
Mr. Moore.
Cut grass.
Oh, no.
Everybody's seen the video. The video speaks for itself. Right.
I see the video, but I didn't say, okay, Judge, did you hear me?
Listen, don't
Did you hear me say anything about threatening this man to kick?
I'm not making my decision yet, my man.
But I'm being honest.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
I just want my mom to talk, bro. If my mom can speak on my behalf, I'd be good, bro.
Let's
here it comes.
Ms. Bush. so that Mr. Moore can ask Miss Bush some questions about this.
Here comes Mom to save the day.
Can we bring in Miss Bush from the way?
She's coming, Judge. Just give it one moment. It says joining.
No worries.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right, Miss Bush, can you take yourself off mute?
Yes.
All right, Miss Bush, I'm gonna get you under oath, and then I'm gonna allow Mr. Moore to ask you some questions, and then if after he's done, Mr. Franks may be afforded to ask you some questions as well. If you know, right. So, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, under penalty of perjury of the law?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Moore, this is your witness. Please ask her open-ended question.
Mama, how long have I been knowing Kenise and his mother?
We've been in the neighborhood since 1994. So, and I worked at the school the high school that he went to, and so we've been knowing him since the early 90s, before 2000.
Me and Kenise stay in the same neighborhood, right?
Yes.
Kenise cuts all grass. We
let's do open-ended question. I know that's different, but
I mean, I don't understand this. Like,
I
deal with this man on the hand-to-hand, so.
But you're asking her to testify. You're not.
He's Judge. I get it, but he's not going to get the subtleties between cross-examination and a direct examination. Well, good luck. Good luck with that.
Testifying. That's why it's open-ended, because it's her opportunity to say.
Okay.
So just listen. I'm not trying to make it difficult, but this is literally what lawyers have to do every day. I know you're not, but this is how it has to proceed. Otherwise, things. But lawyers need to object. So just go ahead. Ask her open-ended questions.
Oh, am I answering or what?
You didn't ask the open-ended question yet.
Oh. I just want to get this over with right now. Oh. How long have you been knowing Kenise, Mom? On your personal time, like
how long have you been knowing Kenise, Mom? I've been doing this a long time, and I've never heard a direct exam like that.
Do you deal with Kenise? What do he do for you?
Okay, Cornelius, I know, well, I call him Nelly. That's what we call him, Nelly. And I know him because I always give him odd jobs to do and pay him money, because he's always calling me saying he needs money. So, I mean, so I've been knowing him, like I say again, since before 2000s. We've been in the neighborhood since 1994. We literally, and I mean, he calls me all the time, just like I'm almost like a second mama to him. I cook for him and do a lot of things for him. So I mean, I just not understanding, this situation when all it was about is my son taking him to the store, and because he asked him to, and then he was to give him money for gas, and he the one initiated him coming to their property the night that the incident occurred, as far as saying, Richard, I have the money to pay you, because he had took Nelly. I have taken Nelly to the store. My fiance has taken Nelly to the store. So, I mean, we all know him and love him as a person. I mean, to me, this is unnecessary to say that.
When Kenise comes to my house, you
wait. Are you asking a question, or are you testing?
Okay, am I a threat to Nelly when you see us together, Mama? When you see me and Nelly together, do you see me as a threat to him?
No, I do not, because he comes there and knock on the door when you don't even tell him to come, and then you'll say, well, Nelly, I don't have no work. So if you're a threat, why would you continue to come there and just sit on the porch or ask for water or ask for drinks or do any of these things? And he don't just do this for us. He works with a lot of people in the neighborhood. So, I mean, everybody knows him, because he's just, he goes around the neighborhood. That's how he does his jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions for Ms. Bush?
Mama, in this video that you just seen, if you was knowing,
she didn't see the video.
Oh, she didn't get a chance to see the video. Okay. All right. Well, can you play the video again so I can ask my mother that question?
I don't think it would be relevant for her to see the video, for her to make a conversation. It speaks for itself that it wouldn't be relevant.
Why could you? How could you do that when I don't understand it?
Let me tell you why. In all respect,
it's not the same.
She's a witness, and she didn't witness this video. Her impressions about what she may have heard in the video isn't relevant. I can hear what's going on in the video. I don't need her to tell me my impressions of what happened in the video.
That's cool. True. I understand it. I just wanted the same type of like, did she see it or did she?
But it wouldn't add anything.
Good point,
because
Judge.
she's ultimately not the person going to make the decision. I heard that's all that's necessary. She wasn't even present when the video went down, so her testimony is not on the video. Is only.
I understand that. It's cool. It's okay. I'm
make
past
sure
it.
you understand why the court is not replaying the video. Do you have any other questions for Ms. Bush? And if not, I'm going to allow Mr. Franks to cross-examine Ms. Bush if he has any questions for her.
Really, I just wanted to, I don't have no other questions, man. I'll just get it resolved and then play out the right way.
I understand, and I appreciate you working and giving your time. We're going to get through it. Mr. Franks, do you have any questions for Ms. Bush?
No, sir, I'm okay.
Okay. All right. Now, thank you, Ms. Bush. You can place yourself back on mute. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Finally, Mr. Franks, if you
Yes,
I'm going to give you 2.5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Closing statement of why
Closing
you
argument.
the arrest warrant should be
Mr.
issued
Franks.
against Mr. Moore. That's it.
But he is on like when he disrespect me like that, you know. He what it is, I got a comprehension problem. You know, I tried my best to be polite to people in the neighborhood. You know, it's hard. Well, somebody
I like the what it is opening. Nothing says ignore everything I say after this better than what it is.
black or white. And somebody black or white. Oh, well, I can't comprehend that good.
Let's tell him what you why you feeling.
Continue, Mr. Franks.
Sometimes I get scared, sometimes I don't. I can't comprehend that good. I can't comprehend that good. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Are you done, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Moore, you got your 2.5.
Also a bad sign. If the judge has to ask you if you're done, you messed up.
You're on mute. Are you done? You don't want to talk no more?
I'm sorry, man. If it's any type of way, man, you know, I can't get the judge his decisions. But if you can understand what he was asking you, you consider me being locked up, bro. I'd never be a threat to you. I don't know why you think that. We be around too much. I've been knowing you since I was little. You older than me, like, bro. There's nothing for me to sit here and come to your mama house when I've been in your mama house 3 times, dog. See, you see what I'm saying? But, you know, hopefully you can get over it. I see you, I bypass you. I won't bother you, bro. I done seen you 3 times, bro, while you doing your work, bro. You done seen my truck. We ain't bothering each other. We ain't got to talk to each other no more. You feel me? And we'll just leave it at that. Thank you, Judge.
All right. So this is what the court wants to first say. And I first and foremost, hate when people who've known each other for a considerable long time or amount of time seem to have their relationships just become tattered. Usually they're over money or relationships. And so this one appears to be money. I'm going to be frank. I don't see any terroristic threats. Don't support that, nor did I see any firearm in Mr. Moore's hand. It did nothing to suggest that he had a firearm. However, Mr. Moore, your actions on her front step, being aggressive. I did see you kick the door. I don't think you tried to kick the door to get in per se, but I did see you kick the door for an extended period of time at the front door. We can't ignore that. Mr. Moore, we've all seen the video. Listen, we all seen the video. I get it. He owed you money. He doesn't dispute that he owed you money. Doesn't dispute that he probably called you over to get the money. But the issue is, you can't just be constantly for 3 minutes banging on people's door, running back and forth. That is, either loitering or really that really is a claim of God, I forgot the word. Basically, where you're not supposed to be someplace after being asked to leave after a certain amount of time.
Oh, good Lord. Trespass is what you're looking at, Judge, looking for, Judge, but...
I was asked to come to his house, bro.
Hold tight. I get
Being
that.
judged. I was asked to come to his house.
Mr. Moore, you hear me talking, man.
Did he
I
jump
haven't
on
been
that?
disrespectful.
I had, but I didn't know I was off mute neither. But.
I got it. All right. So this is what we want to do. Mr. Franks, for whatever reason, the relationship that you've had with Mr. Moore over this extended period of time, apparently since the 90s, has become sour. That happens. Mr. Moore, you said you've done many things and been a friend of Mr. Franks in the past, but apparently things have become sour, as I said before. I don't want things to become further sour. My goal is maintain the peace and justice in this particular county. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do everybody a favor. Mr. Moore, I don't really want to see you go to jail. That's not my interest. I have no interest in you going to jail and spending an extended time in prison or jail. Not my interest. My interest is for you to be a good citizen and go about your day and live your life. But I can't ignore at least what the video shows about the possibility that you've committed the crime of at least loiter, prowling, or really, I don't know why people get charged with it every day, but I keep forgetting what it is. And so nonetheless, there's going to be a misdemeanor warrant. I'm going to have you turn yourself in, man. I'm going to give you some time. I'm going to do this. Stay away from Mr. Franks. You don't want to be friends no more. He said you came over his property and weren't supposed to not stay there beyond your welcome or continue to bang on his door. That's enough. That can be sufficient. And so the court is going to make it, at least in this small regard, easier for you guys to not have to have any type of issue. And I'm just going to tell you, Mr. Moore, I'm going to give you, just like I gave the other gentleman, I'm going to give you to the 19th. Just to go in, it'll be a UJR. You'll eventually go in, and then essentially after you get your information, turn you out. Mr. Franks is going to sign a special condition to say that you're going to stay away from him. And man, if you don't want to be cool no more, let it go. Right? And that's it. It don't have to be no more, no concerns or threats. And not everybody can, stays friends forever. That's unfortunate, but it happens. All right. And so that's what the court's going to do. Let me make sure I have this. Mr. Franks, do you have an email address?
Yeah.
Do you have an email address? Let me ask you this. Clerk, do we have an email address for him?
I have an email address for Miss Luther.
Mr. Franks, is that the appropriate email address to send things to for you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do we have Mr. Moore's email?
Let me check. I don't see one for Mr. Moore.
Mr. Moore, is it possible that you can put your email address down in the chat box so we can communicate to you the instructions? I would hate for things to just not go the way that they should. I really don't. Let me be clear as well about this stay away so you're not confused about what it means. It means don't call him, don't text him, don't go by his house. I mean, it should be easy enough. I've seen a gigantic fence, just don't go on his property. And, Miss Bush, this does not apply to you, but obviously I'm sure if someone has a problem with your son, they may very well not be your most liking person. So let's just try to keep things, if not cordial, at least non-violent and separate. And the more we do that, hopefully you guys can go on about your ways of life and be in peace. As I said, Mr. Moore, it is up to the solicitor whether or not they take this case any further.
That should be the
same
whole order.
thing with the stay away. If this case does not get picked up, the stay away may very well be dissolved. And so, Mr. Franks, if you feel any other concern, that would be something else. But again, Mr. Moore, as I said, he will be getting a UJR, turning himself in no later than 19th. Mr. Franks, you're going to have to come and sign this criminal arrest warrant no later than the, what is this? In this coming Friday, the 13th. Okay. So if you don't, but Mr. Franks has to sign, not Miss you, Mr. Franks has to sign. All right.
You have to go.
Yeah, we're going to send you the instructions. Okay. Mr. Moore, you can take yourself off mute. I want to make sure that you understand what the court order is. Do you understand the court's order?
Yes, sir. What is the UGAR? What?
Unsecured judicial release. You've heard of your own recognizance bond, where they just kind of let you out on your own recognizance. You ever heard of that?
Somewhat like a sign off, like a signature.
Yeah, I'm not into trying to insinuate that you've been in jail. Everybody, it's a common thing. Sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm trying to make sure you know what you're talking about, or what I'm talking about, so we can be on the same page.
I got you. Well, we're effectively on the same page because they kind of changed the name of it. It used to be called a signature bond, or at least that's what people would know it as. Now it's called an unsecured judicial. So the security used to be money, but it's unsecured because we're not requiring you to put up any money. So we're trusting, right, that you're not going to do anything to get you back in. But we do have a special condition, which is don't go around Mr. Franks. So you ain't got to pay no money. You just can't go around Mr. Franks.
Hold on. But I still got to turn myself in, though, before the 19th. So when am I getting out? I ain't understanding that part.
You should be getting out on the 19th.
Oh, the same day, a couple hours.
Yeah, it should be a turnaround process.
Okay.
You got to make sure you listen. If you do not follow the directions, as there's email, I have had people be held up because they went to jail first, before going into the courthouse. You got to go to the court before you go to the jail. If you go to jail first, they're going to see that you got a warrant, and they're not going to do it. They're just going to hold you. But you need to make sure you go to the jail. That's why you need to follow the instructions. And that's why we're going to email them to you beforehand, all right? All right, did you put your email in the chat box?
Yes, sir.
Clerk, do we have his email?
Yes, we have it. I'm actually emailing them both as we speak.
Excellent. So listen, gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your time, and we'll get things wrapped up. And fine, Ms. Bush, you have a question?
Yes, I just want to make a statement.
Wait. As much as I want to hear your statement, I always am cautioned to allow witnesses and people to make statements at the end because things can never quite go as they intend. So in all respect to you, Ms. Bush, I'm going to not let you make that statement because you really are not a party to this action. In all respect. All right. I want to let you know that, Mr. Moore, not trying to disrespect your mama, but we got to make sure that we don't let things get out of hand. So with that, I'm going to conclude. You guys are free to leave. You'll be getting an email from the clerk shortly. You guys have a great evening. Maybe you can catch the tail end of this game. All right.
Well, there you have it. Biggin sent that to me. I started watching it, and I swear I thought I was watching the Dave Chapelle show. I really did. It was too good. I think the judge did a really nice job. He did revert to street talking. Judge Bryant does it too. I get it. It's relatable. I don't know. I think it's probably better if you set an example than relate. But whatever. He gets the right result. It makes sense. It was a reasonable way to approach it. How's that? That's the way I see it. It was a reasonable way to approach it. Having said all that, this was all a tempest in a teapot, and it was hilarious. Thank you all for coming out. I'll see you all soon.